Hi everyone, I'm Kim. This is Emily. This is our first YouTube video. I'm sorry about that. I actually have water here that I was about to drink. Please do not laugh at us, or at least, I mean, we really don't care, but please don't make fun of us. This is our first YouTube video, and that was her phone. For our first video, I think we're gonna do a Q&A that we found on, just online. A throwback tag. Okay, so what year were you born in?
1998.
Same here. I do not have any pictures on me. The question was, do you have any pictures of yourself when you were younger? I don't. We don't have any on us. Like, mine are all on Facebook, and I can't really get on right now. So, what TV shows did you watch growing up? Do you want to start from like when we were like really little, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So, starting from like when we were like really little kids, there was Lazy Town, Cyber Chase,
Arthur.
Yes.
I forgot about that one.
Baby Looney Tunes,
Bear in the Big Blue House. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to.
Describe it on my.
Maggie and the Ferocious Beasts.
Yes.
That was
Max
my
and
show.
Ruby.
I didn't really like
Oh,
Max and Ruby.
I loved that show when I was little. I mean, I started watching Power Rangers when I was really little, so I guess that counts. Pokemon, Digimon. She wouldn't know those. Well, she knows them. She just doesn't watch
Yeah,
them.
but I'm trying to think.
All right. Skip ahead.
Big comfy couch.
Yeah, skip ahead. Then we get into the Disney shows, like the old and good Disney shows. Like, not to diss Disney now, but they should really just stop making new shows and replay the old ones. There was That's So Raven,
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Zoe 101,
That wasn't
iCarly.
on Disney.
Oh, wait, no, that's Nick.
Hannah Montana. I was obsessed with that show in like 5th grade. Fourth.
We were obsessed with that before then.
Yeah, but I got really into it.
What's another one? Sunny with a Chance, Wizards of Waverly Place. I used to love that show.
Yeah, I watched like all of them.
Lizzie McGuire. I never really got into it, but
I did. I loved it. That was really like a long time ago. I don't think I ever saw them.
I never saw
episodes first aired. I saw the reruns.
We saw the replays. Then we get into the Nick shows. I mentioned a couple earlier by accident. There was
iCarly, Zoe 101, which I'm not sure I ever saw.
Drake and Josh,
Big Time Rush.
but that was the Amanda Show.
I never watched that.
Oh, it's pretty funny. They do some replays and everything, but you have to go like into like the hundreds and everything. Like for me and everything here, it's like 124.
It's Teen Nick.
Yeah.
And they show like other shows too, like Degrassi and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. What did you want to be when you grew up, and do you still want to be that now? No, I mean, I started off wanting to be a veterinarian, and then I went to an actress, so I still want to be an actress. It changed a lot for her.
So much. Yeah. And it still does. Like, freshman year of high school, I want to be one thing, and sophomore year another thing, and it changes so much.
Now, since we're applying to college and everything, I am applying for anthropology.
And I'm going for psychology.
She's still coming to do anthropology with me. Yes, you are.
Yeah. What was...
Show a video of yourself when you were younger. I don't have any. Jinx.
What were your favorite toys to play with?
I played outside mostly, like with different sports and everything. I played on my cousin's trampoline. I didn't really play inside, but I guess like the one toy that I had that, well, they're not, I mean, they're technically toys, but they're the Bratz dolls and everything. I never really got into the Barbies. I was more into the Bratz.
I had Barbies. And then, since I like to say I'm a 90s kid, I had a lot of 90s toys. I had like the Beanie Babies, those,
yes.
Tamagotchi. I can't
Tamagotchi.
remember what they're called.
Tamagotchis.
Something like that. I had those. I had...
And then there's those little troll dolls and everything with the really crazy hairs.
Those scared me when I was little.
They're remaking them for, like, no reason.
A lot of people... My aunt used to put them on their computer. Her computer.
I should have a little monster one upstairs. I might scare her with it later.
They don't scare me anymore.
It's pretty creepy.
Next. What's the most
Embarrassing.
embarrassing thing
Oh,
you
God.
can remember doing?
I'm not answering this, but let's just say it had a lot to do with spilling stuff on myself, falling down things. But I'm not giving you an exact story.
I'm sure I did something. I just... Who knows what it was?
Read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. All my stuff's upstairs from like that, so it's somewhere in the back of my closet, probably in a box.
Yeah, I don't have any of it.
3 songs you listened to as a child. And I listened to a lot of Disney,
Yeah.
but then, my family wanted us all to be, like, musically trained. So there was a lot of classical and jazz, blues, a lot of instrumental music. Oh my god, I have the hiccups. Your turn.
Disney music, and then it progressed into...
Disney shows.
Yeah, like Disney movie music.
Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were younger. A lot of little girls perfect this, throwing tantrums or making yourself cry just to get what you want. But my oldest cousin Brian, his brother Zach, and then the youngest of those 3, Dylan, who is 2 years older than myself, we were all playing on the trampoline once, and they used to double jump me, and I hated it because I would go above the net, so I felt like I was gonna go over it and into the trees. But I remember one time when they double jumped me, I just landed and I started just crying, and I wouldn't stop. They tried so hard to make me laugh so they wouldn't get in trouble. But my grandma came out to check on us and everything, and when she saw me sitting there and crying, this 60-something-year-old woman climbed onto the trampoline, picked me up, and carried me inside, screaming at my cousins. When I was upstairs in my room and everything, I could just hear her yelling at them. And then my grandfather got home, and when she told him, he started screaming in German. And anyone who knows German and everything, you know that it's a very angry language. Like, it just, even if, like, you're not, like, angry or something, it just, the way that the words are, it just sounds like you're angry. So let's just say, when you think back on it, it's really funny. Like, I mean, it might not be funny for you guys, but to me, it was really funny.
You skipped a question. What was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween?
I don't remember, so that's why I skipped it. I don't remember.
I don't think I dressed up as anything funny.
I mean, there were things that were adorable and everything, like, from when you were, like, a baby, but...
Yeah, I was never a huge Halloween fan.
I love Halloween.
I've
Favorite holiday.
more into it now, but I think that's because I'm older and I'd rather go to a party than go trick-or-treating.
Even though, not many of our friends do parties on Thanksgiving. Okay. I just have Thanksgiving. Shh! I'm tired, okay?
Wrong month.
We've been up for a while, so... I've been up since, like, 3 o'clock this morning, so... Okay, Are there any special things you kept from when you were a kid? I have a little dog, like a stuffed animal, that I've had since, like, I was born.
I have a ton of stuffed animals and, like, the decorations and cards and stuff on my birthdays.
Yeah.
And parties.
What was a weird thing you used to do as a child? Well, I mean, I was very flexible when I was little. Like, I'm still pretty flexible, but I can't do this anymore. I used to take a dance class called acrobatic. Thank you. And I used to just, like, they look so uncomfortable, but for me, they were the easiest, most comfortable ways to sit, so, yes, that, it kind of makes you look like you don't have a spine the way that, how you're folded over.
I definitely did weird things, but Nothing.
She has this, like, little thing from when she was little. Like, anything fuzzy or soft, she would, like, grab at and would not let go.
It was like
She still does it.
when I was like real little and like
She
stroller.
still does it.
No, I mean I do, but like when I was really little,
That's when it started.
and we would like go through fuzzy like clothes aisles or something, I would like just have my arms out and like pet everything because everything was so soft.
Also, any dog or pet, any kind of animal that we came by, we had to stop and pet.
What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger?
I was about 5. I was about 4 or 5, I guess, and it was the first thing. It was the first time I'd ever gone to my grandfather's base. He was in the Air Force when I was younger, and just all this yelling and all the giant planes and everything used to scare me. But I was like 4 or 5 years old, so it's like kind of scary when you're that age.
I mean, I was definitely scared of things. I just don't remember
She's still scared of things.
specific things.
I feel like I'm gonna get smacked for that
This
comment.
question's good. How is the world now different from how it was like when you were a child?
Oh God.
So completely different.
Yeah, like when we were little and everything, like we would go outside and play. Like we didn't have technology. When I was bored in class and everything, I used to put glue on my hands to peel it off.
I never did that.
I
That
did a
was gross.
lot. But like now, kids like elementary school and everything, they have iPhones.
iPads.
Yeah. Like literally, like they don't go outside or anything. Like they go home, they play on Xbox, PSP.
My friend does that.
Yeah, like when I was little and thing, like my aunt either yelled outside telling me to come home because I was down the street, or if I went over to my friend's house where she lives like a block or 2 down, when the street lights came on, that was that's how I knew when to go home.
Yeah.
Like we didn't have things where like our parents could pick up the phone and call us.
There are definitely like
Also, kids are a lot more disrespectful these days. Like, I was
Yes.
taught to, like, give the same respect to any adult. Like, if you're older than me, I'm gonna give you respect. Even if you're the same age as me, like, I'm not gonna disrespect you. Unless you say something to me, I'm gonna say something back, but... I mean, that's just a natural thing to do. You're not just gonna let someone talk about you.
I think it's like a generational thing.
Yeah.
But
Kids these days are spoiled a whole lot more than we were.
yeah.
Like, we had to make our own fun. Now everything's, like, in their hand.
Yeah. Like I think when we were real young, it was like that. But then as we got older, the technology